Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA. Coming up, great to have you with us. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We know NBA games aren't played on paper, but if they were, this game wouldn't be close, Brent.
You're right, B.A., but we're not doing it. We're out here on the court, and we want to see guys going at it. Tonight, given where these teams are, can the underdog step up, rise up, and get an unexpected win? We're going to find out.
Now here's Caruso. Vucevic with some nice D. Now Giddey driving in. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. White with it. Great D that time from Holmgren. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, B.A., to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him. And not a good idea to take a nap on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and that athleticism. So much power. Way to get up.
To the inside. Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
The three from Holmgren. And it's Giddey with the rebound. Dosunmu on the wing. Williams from long range. Williams grabs the board. On the wing, Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Dort outside. From deep three-point range. Chicago with a rebound. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. White for three. The shot won't fall.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
No good on the three. Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good. there. Thank you. Grant, how about Coby White going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes?
Yeah, Coby played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
The Thunder making a switch here. 1:44 left in the first. Jones in the post. And the layup is good off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
To the middle. Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Pretty nice show of athleticism as Zach Collins rises up.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Hartenstein. 5 on the clock. Now Holmgren. Over Buzelis. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, energy is good, but not smart there trying to go through somebody on that play.
Pass to Williams. There's 45 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Hartenstein. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Left side Jones. Pass to Buzelis. To the left wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Collins. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander on the drive.
We've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Here's Collins. Off with the layup. Good if it goes. That shot off the mark. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. More 2K action in just a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Another shot. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Back to Collins. Out of bounds into the Oklahoma City's ball. And last season, Brent, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, B.A. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Now here's Ball. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Now here's White. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. There's the triple. Some solid defense from Williams. Thunder trail by 3. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt. A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. Now, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Here's Oklahoma City now, trailing by 2. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Now here's Dosunmu. And it's rejected. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hartenstein. Here's White. The lead is 2. 5 to shoot. On the take. And they pick up 2. White's got his first points of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the 11th pick back in 2018, has developed to the point where he is in the MVP conversation. His coach, Mark Daigneault, said he's improved every year. He's been in the league. It's a testament to his humility. He looks in the mirror, he sees what he needs to improve on, and then he works at it. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's White. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Off the mark there with a 3. Oh, deflected. White with the steal. .116 left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Giddey. Back to Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Giddey and his feel for the game go well beyond his experience in the NBA.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Back to the basics. Unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
Now here's Giddey. He has 6. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Here's Dosunmu. 4-point game. White, good.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Caruso outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Caruso. Just 4 to shoot. Nice D from Vucevic. And we've reached halftime in this one. Chicago ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Bulls leading by 7. Pass to Buzelis. He's off on the layup. Outside, Williams. Holmgren with it. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Missed inside. And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Bulls. He's established himself as an MVP candidate. But what is the ceiling of SGA in your mind, Brent?
Well, if he's there now, isn't that good enough, BA? I mean, this guy has a chance to win an MVP award in the next 6 or 7 years and is going to be considered that caliber of player for that stretch. That's pretty awesome. He can put up big numbers, which is more impressive. Coaches love Gilgeous-Alexander, and the way that he's working, he's refusing to give in against that kind of airtight defense.
Jones with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Over to the left wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And Williams punches it home.
And we see the speed and power. I mean, Williams shows off on that one.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
At the line for the Bulls.
No good on the 2nd free throw. Oklahoma City trailing. For the tie. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul. Coming out of the floor for your Bulls. Number 0, Kobe White.
Outside Giddey. Holmgren with the block. Caruso outside. Outside, Williams. The shot is good, and this game is back to even.
Timeout.
Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Thunder making a change here. Over a minute and a half now into this 3rd quarter action. Pass to Williams. And stolen by Holmgren. And here comes the break. And Williams punches it home.
Explosive move from J-Dub. Great athlete.
Chicago with the ball. Still looking for their first bucket of the 2nd half.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
It's White with a drive. It's good. White's got 7 points.
Yes, finally one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Here's Dort. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Those kind of dunks get your team going, and Luguentz Dort applying the pressure.
Outside, Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Oklahoma City now. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And there's a whistle. That goes on Talen Horton-Tucker. That's his first foul.
2nd team foul.
So it's Oklahoma City now. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the 2nd half. SGA doing his thing in close.
Something sapped them of their energy defensively since halftime. In the first half, out there scrambling, running, hustling. Since then, not so much.
Well, it's rare to see a young player as efficient as Jalen Williams, Brent.
BA, it's been remarkable, especially when you factor in that this guy is relied on for a lot of shooting. I mean, his shooting volume is very high. This is a blossoming star for this team, and I'm not sure we can put a ceiling on what that potential is.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And the growth that Shai has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Now here's Jones. Up top, White. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander has blossomed into this forceful guard. Just look at this performance.
The shot by Buzzell is no good. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. What a stretch they've got going here. 17-2. Williams' shot is good.
Things are starting to come together for them. And the lead is starting to grow, too.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Bulls trail by 10. It's Herder on the wing. Inside. Here's Collins. Pass to Buzelis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Buzelis has got his second basket on the night.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's got 21. It's hauled in by Herder. Down low. Tipped. Terry. Kicks it out to Collins. With one on the clock. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder up by a healthy 8.
The Thunder, 39.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Pass to Jang. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff, and you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
And Giddey has got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. 7-point differential.
And a stunning play by Holmgren, using his long stride to bound up the floor on a one-man fast break. Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
So both teams making some changes here. Now here's Vucevic. Pass to White. Puts up a 3. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss. That kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Dort. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
And that's just Dort being Dort. I mean, the guy plays so physical and bullies his way inside.
And he sinks the second. From undrafted to a key rotational player, Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational for him.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an NBA player. But I will tell you this, B.A., he's never not believed that he wasn't one. And Luguentz Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
The sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, Billy Donovan was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Caruso. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
White for 3. The Thunder with the rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
The Bulls trail by 10. Dosunmu outside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
And here are the Thunder now. Chicago making their last shot. And out of bounds, it'll be Chicago ball. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Williams. Now here's Holmgren. Back to Williams. And it's Giddey with a rebound. White on the wing. White on the wing. Sinks it from distance. And now just a 5-point Thunder lead.
Giddey's intelligence grows by leaps and bounds game after game. Great vision and a nice rapid-fire decision.
Now here's Hartenstein. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Pass to White. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his third foul so far. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Williams. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Outside, Williams. Dosunmu, right side. Shot clock at 6. White drives in. Count it!
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Chicago with the ball. Into the lane. Money!
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. He connects!
And the young fella, the big boy, embracing the moment. That's a great shot from Chet.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Don't force something up. You got to be smart here.
Left side, Giddey. Outside, White. Puts up a deep 3. Can't get the 3 to fall.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. All right, guys, what's your take?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
Yeah, this is the classic too little, too late. The effort coming, and not enough time for them to get back in it.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win.
Badder done. Anyway we see them, we are bang pan another one. Boss up. Any boy this ballot on them in a bad man, you know where vibes can done. Vibes can done with a sound boy for fun. Big bad man from outer England. Baseline drop a tell you what this man. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Badder than, bad from me born. Where you get your badder from? Where me get? Coulda come from Afghanistan. They don't want to see this cross make me up in my hand. But other man, you know me vibes can done. Lyrics them a fire like a from a big other man from outer England. When me lyrics start fire, watch a song boy run. Yo. My guy this day program shut up. Them say them a bad man, me have a hawk. Which one when we have dead off it? Them like it. Dogs pull up on your foot and none of them no sing song. Fun face in a hand when I have time for waste. Me better than. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Nobody better than we. Badder done. than, better than, better than.
No, I got the wave, I don't even swim. It's lit.
Coach Sean on the beat, by the way.
Look, yeah, your boy back, everything lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. Hold on. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. Like Milwaukee, walk, get buck, walk when I feel litty. Baby, I'm the man, W's up. We the winning in the city. Spent a bag on a bad, had to treat her good, shorty, clean it up. Shorty. She know I'm a, it's that make her wanna shake. See, I'm and now she wanna, it's that make her wanna shake. See, I'm and now she wanna, now she wanna, yeah, your boy back, everything lit. Yeah, it's 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 lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. And it's lit. 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 I was in the now I'm freed up. Yeah, I'm freed up. Say she wanna baby link up. Can't wait to meet her. Catch me in the spot. Like hey yo. They know who got the city. Can't do nothing with me. Catch me with the weddies. Drone or the Jenny. Zula 42s. Baby, what's the move? Look, call up Benny for the jewels. And it's bustin'. She said, boy, you nice. I just get bodies in the sky, 2055. Yeah, your boy back, everything lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. Hold on. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. Walk, get buck. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit.
Because I walk the straight line, I lost my way inside. Out, that's where I go. That's all I know. And let me tell you, it wasn't always this way. I was a young man with a lot to say, but nowadays I feel best on my own. Don't wanna pick up the phone, I just wanna be left up. Please don't talk to me, I don't wanna talk to you. You're not the kind of person I wanna know. Because I walk the straightest line. Don't rock way inside. Out, that's where I go. That's all I know. And don't tell me what to do. 'Cause I don't like you and I don't trust you. And I feel like I'm always to blame in this kind of situations where I'm the one that's outspoken. And don't tell me that I'm wrong. I know I'm the good one. Because I walk the straightest line. Lost my way inside. Out, that's where I go.
And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. Yeah, yeah, she shaking it feel like a earthquake. I know it's never. But I couldn't be up like you, I could never. He said he couldn't meet a like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way. It's hard to not think about the way I that now you remember. Blow me on her page and now she won't post on IG, she's clever. Hit her on a burner, I'm in Atlanta, love to the river. You the spirit of Jezebel, little girl, you was on my tether. I was giving my all to you, you cold, I gave you my sweater. Took you to a ball or two, and baby, you fit in a slipper. I'm doing my all for you, and you were just letting us with her. But one thing I know, my money is small for you, so you better sounding hurt for right. I'm real Santana tonight. I'm wearing Rick Aaron tonight. Yeah, I'm counting the bands tonight. Yeah, that rain tonight. Yeah, I'll get in the tan today. I'm getting some tonight. Yeah, I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a tan today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm rocking some beats tonight. I'm getting a tan today. I'm rocking some beats tonight. And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. Yeah, yeah, she shaking it feel like a earthquake.
Yeah, let's shout it on the game when she see us hop at that G. Want my last name, but I'm feeling past this free. Yeah, she tryna get in my mind, I lock the door and pass the key. Yeah, I told that one time that she'll never find another like me. Yeah, too bad I might make her my accessory. My mama said I rock like too much black, I might need me an exorcist. Let me shine forever. If it's time, I'm ready. I might turn up no head. Think this heaven sent. Be the like me, she can never. Be a like you, I can never. I'm with the game forever. Getting fresh forever. Top floor, but we on the 5th level. Getting cash forever.
And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. And I wanna get forever. Yeah, yeah, she shaking it feel like a earthquake. I know it's never. But I couldn't be like you, I could never. He said he couldn't meet a like me, he could never. It's hard to say loyal to you when she looking at me in that way.
Yo, me that like me, you can never. Yo, me that like me, you can never. Yo, me that like how I might never. Yeah, shout it right forever.
I watch the moon all the time thinking about you.
I watched the moon tonight and it was red. I wanna live together till we dead. I tell myself that I can change. Remind myself to not complain. But our love is not the same. But our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now and I ain't breathe on. She's on my mind all the time. I must be blind, I can't even read the signs. She said stop crying and get used to the try. Not the same, but our love is not the same. Our feelings change like seasons. You tell me that you leave on. You go right now and I ain't. Lost myself and then I made my bedroom. Sitting back thinking got too much headroom. Thinking about my relationships that didn't even last. But I didn't get out of them, I swear that I'm tryna get it up about you. You let me go and now I feel so light blue. I'm by myself and I'm just staring at the red moon. I'm by myself and I'm